Our history has had an enormous impact on who we are as the oldest ESG bank in the country. Amalgamated Bank was started in 1923 when a group of clothing workers were unable to get banking from other institutions and decided to start their own bank. They were members of the Amalgamated Clothing Workers Union. They were women and men who wanted to own their own homes and businesses, and they needed lending and they needed checking accounts, and so they started the Amalgamated Bank. We were the first bank in New York to provide free checking accounts. We provide unsecured personal loans for workers and working families. And we allowed immigrants to safely send money home to all of their relatives in other parts of Europe. But our history of helping working families and helping those in need is what differentiates us from other banks even today. Amalgamated Bank is a national financial institution that offers a myriad of banking services, including treasury management, consumer products, mortgages, checking products, commercial products. We are a bank that is headquartered in New York, but we have offices in Washington, D.C., in Boston, and in San Francisco, and we serve those surrounding areas. Our unique mission is to become America's socially responsible bank, and this is why we are proudly celebrating our 100th year anniversary this year.
We were very excited to get involved with the UN Principles for Responsible Banking. We saw them as an opportunity to shift the focus on not how the world impacts the financial sector or the banking community, but really how do we impact the world around us on issues like climate change, poverty, any number of things. And so we were excited to be the first bank to officially endorse the UN principles and be part of the founding signatories. It was just a natural for us. Over 60% of our loan and investment portfolio is high impact. That includes about 32% that is going to climate solutions. And so we're just proud of the impact that we're having and thought the UN Principles for Responsible Banking was a natural place to step up and be part of the financial sector. We have taken a step as Amalgamated Bank of being both a B Corp and also a public benefit corporation. We go through a very rigorous screening process and evaluation to be able to certify as a B Corp. As a public benefit corporation, we put our mission and the communities that we serve right into the charter of the bank. So even as a publicly traded company, we have an obligation to that mission. The values that Amalgamated Bank is organized around really come from our founding 100 years ago, but are very much still at the center of everything that we do. So racial, social, economic, and sustainable justice, right? These are the things that are present in all of the products, in our approach to the work that we do as an institution and the communities that we serve. The future of Amalgamated Bank in terms of sustainability is really laid out in our commitments to be a net zero bank and our climate targets. Those are incredibly ambitious targets that we know all banks need to meet for us to have a survivable world. And so at the core of what we're focused on right now is how do we meet those targets in our real estate lending, in our solar and clean energy lending across the bank. Is how do we meet those targets? How do we contribute to a low carbon economy? And so we're excited to take on that challenge and to be part of solving the climate crisis.